Yo, what's good, everybody? I'm gonna show you guys how to do a high taper. In this tutorial, I'm gonna show you guys how to do this without using any enhancements and give you the best look. So first off, we're gonna set our first guideline all the way at the bottom, like maybe like an inch and a half, right above the eyebrow. Maybe my math isn't that good, but honestly, just put it at like a little bit of above the ear, right? Okay. Then after that, we're gonna go up with a 1/4 inch of our first guideline, all the way lever open, and then after that, we're gonna go with one lever all the way open, and then yeah. As you can see, I'm using my comb and brushing down every time after I'm like using the clipper. I'm using my corners as well. And the reason why I'm combing down after like a few strokes, pause, is just because I want to make sure it's gonna come in blurry as possible, because that's like if you push your hair after you're done combing, it's gonna be messy. So after that, I'm gonna keep brushing and combing just so I can get that blurry effect as possible. So now we're gonna go in with the lever all the way open with the 1.5 guard, and we're gonna be flicking out. We're not gonna be digging in, we're just gonna be flicking out, just so we can get that blurry contrast look at the top for this high taper. So now we're gonna have it all the way closed, and we're still gonna go in that flick out motion like I was just talking about. And because I was it's better to be safe than sorry, because you can't put on here, you know. So we just do it little by little just to test the waters, you know what I mean? So yeah. So after that, we're just gonna keep doing our thing and keep flicking out and flicking out and flicking out, just until that bulk blends in with the rest. So now we're just digging in at the little bit of the bottom of it. There's obviously some bulk I could have put, but yeah, whatever. But what I messed up was just dig into the bulk, make it match and all that. And so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get our half guard all the way closed, and we're gonna take out that bottom line just to soften it, just so we can go in lever close with no guard. Hey, we're gonna go up a little bit with our lever all the way open, taking out that one area, just to soften them little dark spots, just so it can come blurry. I don't really use the one guard unless it's like really detailing, unless I'm going up a little higher. But in the middle area, I'm just gonna use my half guard, just to use my corners, just so I can take out them little dark spots, just to make it blurry as possible. Now we're gonna go in all the way, lever closed, and we're gonna take out that bottom guideline that we just softened up. And also, I know I really didn't need a haircut. For me though, I personally just like looking fresh as always, you know. But yeah, like I said before, we're gonna go with that one guard, just to like soften up the top a little bit, you know, take out like the little dark areas. And as you can see, this taper so far is coming out really blurry, and that's what we're looking for. So make sure to use your corners a lot. Okay, so now we're gonna repeat these same steps on the other side. And yeah, we're gonna go flip the trimmer upside down, just so we can get that baldness as bald as we can. And also that first guideline won't leave such a hard guideline at first either. Lever all the way open and go up a 1/4 inch like I said before. Now we're gonna go in one guard all the way closed. And y'all can see that little harsh line. Now, see, we're just gonna soften that line up with the one guard, because whenever we use that half guard, that's just gonna take that out instantly. That's why we're softening it up now. Most barbers, they like to go in with the half guard all the way open and work up to it, but for me, that's just taking up extra time, you know. And if you want to get this shit done quick and look good, I like to go in with the lever closed all the way with my half guard after I soften that up with my one guard. But basically, a half guard all the way open is the same thing as a one guard closed. But like I did before, we're gonna go in, flick out with the 1.5 guard, so we can have that contrast and everything's blended together, so it doesn't look like a harsh guideline all the way at the top. And don't be afraid to cut up high, because that white long part of the guard is not cutting. The clipper is guarding, so you got to know when you're cutting. So that end of that thing is what cutting, obviously. So don't be afraid to go up a little bit. And also, like I said, now this is the half guard step. We're not going in open yet. We're just going in close to take out that guideline quick and easy, as you can see. And as you can see, we're obviously detailing. What I like to do is, like I said before, I like to use my corners a lot. Watching 360 GZ helps me with this a lot, because in the beginning I didn't use my corners that much. But as you get better and more experience, using your corners is probably the best thing you can use, because that way you can see them little spots that you can utilize and take advantage of your clipper, and you know where to hit it and how to hit it. So using the corners is like really good. As you can probably see with this, mainly through this cut, I'm always using my corners just so I can be safe, because I don't want to accidentally cut something and then mess it up. So yeah, corners is key. So now this is, by the way, this is lever close, and we're going up, just taking out that bottom line. Like I said before, detail is key. So we're going in with our corners, just detailing as much as we can. There were some dark spots I could have missed. I missed, but my mirror's a little farther than mine, so I wanted to make sure I get this in frame. So now for the lineup, the way I like to prep it is, since I don't have Corsair, but it probably would work if I were to use shaving cream. I put on my head and lay it down with a hot towel. But and able to do it simpler and faster, I like to put hairspray on my vertical bars and on my hairline. Most people just do just the hairline, which is, it wouldn't, your vertical bar should have it too, in my opinion, just so it can end up more straight, you know. But yeah, make sure you're brushing down as you're like using your blow dryer, just so it can lay down and be easier to cut. Through this lineup process, I only snipped it to the half, just because it was just really blurry and I wasn't in frame, because I wanted to focus that lineup area. But yeah, for the lineups, my biggest tip for y'all, whenever you're lining yourself up, don't use your full blade whenever you're lining yourself up. If you're going on your left side, use the left side of your blade. Don't use the full blade unless you're like detailing, just so like you make sure it's straight as possible. No enhancements. It's still crispy. I know my corners may look a little light, but I have cowlicks and I have really curly hair, so it's gonna look like I'm thinning, which I'm not. It's just I have a lot of cowlicks in my hairline. Right now we're gonna line up the back of it too, because that's what also makes that taper pop a little bit too. So if you want your taper to pop, line up the back carefully around the ear. If you enjoyed the video and this self-cut tutorial, make sure you like the video, subscribe, comment if you need help with anything else. Peace.